Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here, once again, for video number 2 on your now Saturday night. And it's time to fight. It's Saturday night, January the 18th, 2025. Thank you all for watching, once again, right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this channel and my other channels, all down below. You know where it is, down there. So subscribe to my channels, leave a comment on any other videos on this channel and my other channels as well. But don't leave stupid comments because you're going to get sent to the Shadow Realm. And Satan will pretty much eat your soul. So don't do that. Because you get blocked. If you don't like that, then go cry to your mama, bitch. That's it. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because you miss anything, you're SOL. And you know what that means. And if you don't know what it means, look it up. Simple as that. And that's that. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You know, fuck off, go to your dead channel, and nobody gives a fuck. And that's pretty much it. People actually watch my show. And I'm not lying about that. And if you think otherwise, you can't prove it. So, kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. And that's that. Let me move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday night. Like I said, we got Collision coming up a little bit later. Got the NFC and AFC division round happening today. Well, once again, those goddamn Chiefs have to pay off the reps one more time. And, you know, it was close early on, and then the Chiefs, you know, it was 13-12. And, I think, you know, when it was 13-7, Houston scored a touchdown and bloop, missed the fucking point after to tie the game. I think this game could have been different than what it is now. It's 23-12 with about 3:48 left in the game. I really don't think that the Texans are gonna win this game. You know, there's a first down past midfield. It could get exciting if Houston can get a touchdown with about 2.5 minutes left. They got 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they're gonna need to score like right now. But I thought that was gonna be a sack, but it just like everybody stood there like, what the hell? But they made something out of nothing, even though they got nothing. But so it's just the Texans with some stupid problems, and the Steve Spagnuolo and the defense has another sack with a minus yards. I mean, give it to Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo. They know how to disrupt, other opposing teams' offense, and it's like playing chess with Andy Reid, and you know you're gonna lose. So 6 sacks already, jeez. And did he catch that? Yes, he did. All right, first down, and I don't know how he caught that ball. I don't think he had possession of it. I don't think he had he didn't have. I don't think he had full possession of that. He caught it, and the ball's like kind of like fumbling, and I don't think he had full possession. That's gonna be 4th down. There is no way he caught that. There's no way. And you would think that would be a Chiefs call, but still. Yep, Andy Reid is challenging. It's a definite incomplete pass because he didn't have full control of the ball. And it was still moving, and he had his hand like basically around his crotch, and the ball's like right on his crotch. And he's trying to like get the other hand around it. I really don't think they're gonna, he caught that. And they're showing like 6,000 different angles, and the ref in the booth's like, I don't know, they can overturn this thing complete. One. Oh, he did. Yeah, he stepped on the line. That's incomplete. I think he stepped out. He didn't have possession, and two, he stepped out of bounds on after the catch. He caught it one foot, and then the second foot was out of bounds. So this is going to be an incomplete pass. Incomplete. Oh, actually, it stands. Wow. Hey, the Texans actually got a gift for once. The referees were actually right for once, Not that it really mattered. I mean, it's still 2:27 left, But in any case, we move on with that. But, Texas got 31 yards to get a touchdown, maybe get a 2-point conversion, make it a 3-point game, but they got to get the onside kick. And he caught that again. Are you kidding me? Another controversial play. I was like, what? Let me see. Oh my gosh. He caught that. I don't know how. Got that in traffic. Now they're down at the 5-yard line. It's gonna be the 2-minute warning. So the Texans could still, they're gonna run the playoff. Yep, they run the playoff at right before the 2-minute warning, and want another fucking sack right at the 13. That's good. That hurts. So got the 2-minute warning. Texans down by 11, trying to score, trying to get that 2-point conversion to make it a field goal game. You got 2 timeouts left. You could try to stop the Chiefs, but the Chiefs, they do what they do, and they get that first down, it's pretty much over. But it's not technically over for the Texans, but they got to score now, and then hope the defense can make a big stop, even with, on first down and second down, and then really third down, you have to stop them again, and then hopefully have enough time to get the ball back, depending on where you get it, where they get it at. Hopefully they can get some good field position, get to in field goal range, and the kicker kicks the field goal. They go into overtime, wait for, the Chiefs will probably, cheat, but, and yes, Taylor Swift's at the game, that fucking cunt. Ooh, $6 house phase. Interesting. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so we got that. We got the Commanders and the Lions coming up in about an hour from now in the NFC side of the division round. And tomorrow, we got the Eagles and the Rams in snowy as fuck Philly, because it's supposed to snow around the northeast corridor tomorrow, 2 to 4 inches around my neck of the woods. And then we got the Bills and the Ravens in more snow, upstate New York, Buffalo, in Orchard Park. See how that game goes. That game is going to be the night game, because the Eagles game's at 2 p.m. I think the Bills-Ravens game is at 6:30, I think. So we got that, and then next week is the championship round, and then 2 weeks after that is the Super Bowl. And then the end of the NFL season, 2024-25. And then after that, we got the draft, and we'll see what happens with that. Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter Joseph channel. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. And hit that bell. And we move on with that. Alright, on this Saturday night, I want to got a couple more videos coming your way tonight. I got this one, and I got my SmackDown review tonight. We do Collision tomorrow, and TNA Genesis pay-per-view predictions as well. So, lots of stuff this weekend, so don't forget to hit that bell. And that's that. Alright, check out my first video on this channel. Links in the description box. Talk about Jacob Fatu. Going to be a champion this year. I did a little discussion, kind of like a video response to my good buddy Ty1822's video about Jacob. So that video link, to Ty1822's video link is in that video in the description box. So check that out and all that shit. But link to the video will be down below. To my video, my last video will be linked down below in the comment section. That's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me get this up real quick because I gotta go to date night with the missus and then I'm gonna go watch the Wolfman. Gonna see some scary shit. And, yeah. Gonna get our, hearts ready because it's gonna be scary. Oh, boy. They sacked CJ Stroud, and he's gone for the game. That hurts. That really hurts the Texans right now. We're going for a field goal. Okay. Well, yeah, I think they have to go for a field goal here. They got one timeout left because I had to stop the clock on the sack. So 35-yard attempt and blocked. What else is new? These fucking Chiefs, man. Every time somebody gets near the end of the game, Steve Spagnuolo and his fucking defense just stop them dead in their tracks. So, the Chiefs are pretty much about to win this game, even though the Texans got one timeout left, but they can't do anything about that. I think he was a little offside, and a guy that was trying to go like this, like ran like and trying to clothesline him. That guy got around the clothesline and somehow got his... I don't know if that was him or number 54 on... Let's see what it was. Was it 54? Yep. Number 54 blocked the field goal. Pretty much icing the game. Yeah, pretty much iced the game. Yes, I picked my nose. Yeah, so the Chiefs are going once again to the AFC title game where they'll face the Bills or the Ravens. I'm hoping it's the Bills because the Bills are the only team that actually beat Mahomes. But that was in Buffalo. This time it's in KC. So, kind of a rematch of last year's AFC title game. I had this fear that we're going to see KC once again in the Super Bowl, but who they face? Well, we'll see. In the NFC side, I'm hoping it's the Lions, because I think if it's the Eagles, we're kind of get a rematch of that Super Bowl. The first Super Bowl. No, was it the first? The first or the second Super Bowl that the Chiefs won was against the Eagles. They beat the Niners twice. We all know that. So they beat the Eagles a couple years ago. So. Yeah, because they won the first one. No, wait, I am wrong. I don't think KC ever faced. I could be wrong. I forget. No, they did. Yeah, all right. I'm right. I think I am pretty much right because the Chiefs won the last two. It was against San Fran. They're looking to three-peat. Yeah, San Fran was this last year. Then they won the Super Bowl 56. They won 58. Is 59. This would be number 3. So, but I think they have 4 Super Bowl rings. I could be wrong. I think they beat. It's snowing. No, it's not snowing. It's confetti. Why did you kick? They shot the confetti things off with a minute left. Are you stupid? That's why I fucking hate KC. Fucking hate KC. So bad. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, hey, Andy Reid's the 4th head coach in NFL history with 300 wins. next to Don Chula, Bill Belichick, and George Halas. So, alright, so we'll have to see next week, who faces Andy Reid and those Chiefs, hoping to stop that three-peat. I hope it's the Bills. But like I said, anything can happen in the NFL. In the league where they play. For pay. Alright, so week number 3 in the NFL in the league where they play for pay. So, probably be number 1 against number 2 once again, or it could be number 3, the Ravens. And on the other side, I think it's going to be the Eagles and the Lions in Detroit. So I think the Super Bowl could be set up with the Lions and the Chiefs, which I think will be a pretty good game, but great defenses. 2 good quarterbacks, Mahomes and Jared Goff! But we'll see what happens. No, not Goff. Stafford. Why am I saying Goff? Isn't Goff on... I think Goff's on LA. I forget. I mix it up. But in any case, moving on. Alright, so we got that. Alright, now, let me get this video out of the way because I gotta get out of here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on video number 2, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite thoughts. You understand? Thoughts. For this past Wednesday night, January the 15th, 2025, Maximum Carnage. Alright, so AEW invaded Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the hometown of the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. Alright, so let's see what happens with that. Oh, no wonder the Chiefs won. Troy Gaiman was doing the fucking game. Ugh. Hope we don't hear them. I hope we don't hear from them next week. Or if they do the Super Bowl. I don't think they're doing... Thank God I don't think they're doing the Super Bowl. I don't know, but... we'll see. We'll see, but I don't... I hate these guys so much. I wish both of them retire. They suck. They suck so bad, like the Chiefs. Hold on, why would you take a timeout with 11 seconds left? Makes no fucking point. Well, unless it was the Texans. Texans, yeah, I can understand that, but the Chiefs did that? That makes no sense. How did they get 14? Wasn't it 13? Oh, right, okay, I get it. Oh, okay. There was I think something happened, they got 2 points. I think they got a safety somehow. I think Mahomes threw the ball into the end zone or something like that. I don't know. Who cares? Not that it matters because, the Texans still can get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They still lose. So, what's the point? And the game is pretty much over now anyway. 7 seconds left. Well, CJ Stroud is coming back in. Not that it matters because I think he hurt his leg or his foot. Yeah, he is still limping. It is what it is. So, 8 sacks. Ugh, that's sad. It's like the Niner game when the Niners could have beat the Chiefs in Santa Clara, and what happens? Although Texas just, they knew it was 7 seconds left. There was no chance, so they just they just knelt down and just said, "All right, our season's done." CJ Stroud's gonna go get his foot and his leg looked at. He'll be back next season. I think the Texans have, had a pretty good season, winning the AFC South. And the Chiefs' 7th straight AFC championship appearance. 7 fucking years. I think 6 out of 7 they already made the Super Bowl or something like that. I don't even know. Who cares? This fucking team sucks so bad. I bet you nothing gonna show that fucking Taylor Swift. They're gonna show it. Come on, Kelsey had a big catch to make to get it to where the Chiefs basically put the game away, 20-6 at the time, I think. But What are you gonna do? Anyway, alright, let's get to Dynamite real quick, and let's not talk about football for 20 fucking minutes. We could do that on multi-channel when we move on. Alright, so Dynamite Maximum Carnage emanated from Cincinnati, Ohio, at a very beautiful arena, actually. Andrew J. Brady Music Center, which holds for a music show 4,400 people. I don't know, I think they sold this place out. I think they set it up for like half of that. Somewhere around there. Well, they got about 2,000 people, so that's pretty damn good. So I like Tony Khan going to these, like, little dinky places, like, with a lot of ambiance, like the Hammerstein. You know, and, you know, if they're ever in LA again, they don't have to go to the Kia Forum. They could go to the Shrine Auditorium if they wanted to. But, I mean, that's up to them. That's up to Tony Khan. Because, you know, it is what it is, but we'll see what happens with them. Alright, so, from the Andrew J. Brady Music Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, Maximum Carnage, Night 1. And as always, our commentary team, we have the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the man who loves the Mets, and he doesn't like Alonso maybe not coming to the Mets, and that's the man from Red Hook Brother, Taz! And the legend himself, Tony Baloney Schiavone, or as Jericho will call him, Tony Schiavone. Alright, so it was a pretty decent night. Ratings went up a little bit with Kenny, and for Kenny is return to the ring against Brian Cage. Didn't go up that much, but about 650,000, somewhere around there. NXT went a little bit down from New Year's Evil with The Rock, which supposedly, you know, originally got almost 1 million, but upon further review, I got under 800,000, and then this week pretty much went down to about 720, 740, somewhere around that area. So, but still another, if you want to play ratings again, you know, NXT won the ratings war. Big fucking whoop. Nobody cares about ratings anyway. I don't, but I just like, you know, give them out for reference. But we move on. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Alright, we got a big preview of what's to come on the show. We see Kenny arriving to the building and all the good stuff. So we start off with Kenny, that epic fucking Final Fantasy theme song. Oh, that better be used for Final Fantasy 17. 17, I was right. 16 was just a banger. Oh. If you haven't played 16 and the DLC of it, you are missing out. And there will be a 17. You know what's coming. Don't. When? Pfft, who knows? Probably like 5 years. We still got to get through Final Fantasy 7, the third part of Final Fantasy 7, because we already did Remake, we did Rebirth, and now we're just waiting for the final part of that to come out, which is it's untitled right now, but there are rumors of it being called Reunion, because if you play the second part of that, if you play Rebirth, when you get basically near the end of the game, I'm not going to, well, I'm gonna spoil it for some people that haven't played the game yet, and if you haven't, why? It's a fucking game. It was a fucking runner-up to Game of the Year, which I don't know why. It went to Astrobot, which is fine, but I mean, it's a great game. Astrobot's a great game. I still think Final Fantasy Rebirth should have won Game of the Year, or Black Myth Wukong. And this year, they got a lot of great games coming out. The Witcher 4, Elden Ring, a new Elden Ring's coming out, Turok is coming out, another game. So many good games are coming out this year. And who knows, maybe a new Resident Evil might come out. Whether it be Resident Evil 9, the Resident Evil 5 remake, or Code Veronica remake. Who knows at this point? I mean, it's January the 18th. It's got a long way to go before we even hit the game of the Video Game Awards in December, so we'll see what happens with that. But we move on. Alright, so we have Kenny coming out, taking on the Machine, Brian Cage, Don Callis at ringside, Lance Archer as well, part of the Murder Machines. He's out there, and he caused a lot of chaos as usual. Tony Khan's like, get him out of here! And then all the people in the crowd like, referee, do something! something, you idiot! Freaking blind as a bat referees. But anyway, back and forth they went. Cage was beating the fucking shit out of Kenny. Kenny got busted open a little bit, little nick on the head. Just gets sent into the announcer's table. Don Callis got a few shots in. Well, as he got off commentary momentarily. But blah blah blah. Kenny comes back with a running knee strike, but Brian Cage comes back with an F5 for a near fall. Goes up top, gets caught with a super sunset flip bomb by Kenny. Then he hits the running knee strike for a near fall. Then he hits the wicked V trigger. Pretty much Brian Cage is on, he got knocked for a loop. Then somehow, someway, he got the one winged. He picked up Brian Cage. Took a second to get Cage up because I think Cage was like knocked out, and Kenny was either Kenny either couldn't pick him up at a moment. I don't know. But in any case, Kenny hits one winged angel. 1, 2, 3. Kenny gets the win in his AEW return match. Great. And that's pretty much it. It was a pretty good match. And that's it. Afterwards, Lance Archer comes in for a big old beatdown. Kyle Fletcher comes in. Takeshita comes in. And eventually, Will Ospreay reaches for Sky. Woo! He comes in for the save, but then Takeshita came out and beats the fuck out of both of them. So a small tag team match coming. So, we'll see what happens with that. But Kenny gets the win, and we move on with that. Alright, then we see MVP getting ready to get back into the ring, which is always a great sight. And they're getting ready with him and Shelty Baby and Bobby Lashley. What's going on with the feed on Channel 7? It's just my satellite going wacky again. Yeah. Something's going on. I don't know what's going on. I think this can't be the clouds. I don't know what's going on with my satellite now. Great. It's not even raining outside as far as I know. It might be the wind. Yeah, well, I gotta go anyway. So hopefully, when I come back, I have some sort of TV. Once my internet doesn't go out, but who knows? Who knows what's going on right now? But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that. So MVP is getting ready with Shelty Baby and with Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley to take on who are they taking on? I forget who they took on. It's Mark Briscoe and Private Party. So we'll get to that in a minute. But before we get to the match, we got the Learning Tree with another Chris Jericho New York Minute. Hi guys! The Ring of Honor champion with the Bad Apple, Brian Keith, and Big Cass. Look at that. Alright, so they're ready for the 12-man tag on Maximum Carnage Night 2 in the heart of the Bluegrass State. And basically, Jericho says, we can all get along with Mox and company. Maybe not. Who knows? But we got that. Alright, then we got Rick O'Shit. That guy. Comes out to a really bad reception. And we see what he did to Swerve with the golden scissors and shit. Oh, that was nasty. And the fans are just booing him out the building. Kind of like Mercedes these days because she can't cut a freaking good promo to save her life. So he can't even say anything. And then we hear the music of Swerve. Swerve Strickland's music hits. And Ricochet is looking for Swerve. It's like, where is he coming out? From the entrance. So he's going to come out from the crowd. Prince Nana comes out from the crowd. Gets in the ring. Like, what are you doing, Nana? And I'm like, oh wait, he used to be a wrestler. Yeah, he was. So Nana comes in with a chair. Bam! Smashes Ricochet in the back with the chair. And he starts doing the dance. The dancey. Over Ricochet's fucking body. It was just hilarious. And then Swerve comes out. Gets in the ring. And eventually chases Ricochet pretty much out the building, and you see snow piled. There's a lot of snow and ice outside that building. I don't know how Ricochet didn't fall on his ass. But it was cold as fuck in Cincinnati. But we got that. So we got Swerve versus Ricochet, I believe, number 2. I think the rematch coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens with that. That's going to be in Atlanta, GA, I believe. That should be fun. Moving along. Alright, then speaking of Mercedes Moné, the CEO. We get a day in the life of the CEO, Mercedes Moné, where she's shopping, she's training. I guess it was like a little montage before she even went to Japan to defend the New Japan, the New Japan Strong Women's title against Mina, my girl Mina, and beat Mina to win the Red Pro, pretty much the unified Red Pro British Women's title. So now she has four belts now. But she will eventually lose them probably by the middle of this year. To who? I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I hope it's Athena, but I don't know. At this point, I don't even know who her next challenger is. So we'll see what happens with Mercedes as we get to Grand Slam. And we'll get that. Alright, then we got the 6-man tag team match with the Hurt Syndicate taking on Mark Briscoe. Happy birthday to him today. I know it was last week, but it was today. And Jay, reach for the sky, boy. Happy birthday, boy! Yeah, we got that. So he takes an AEW Tag Team Champions, Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, and Mark Quinn. Shot! Pretty quick match. MVP got in he got in a few moves. He did the Bolin elbow, which the fans loved. Ugh, you gotta love it. So everything breaks down. We got a jumping downward spiral. Hits Shelton, and then Private Party with an ode to the Hardy Boys with Poetry in Motion. Again on Shelton, but Lashley comes in with a spear, a mighty big spear. And then Shelton hits a release German suplex into a super kick on Mark Quinn. 1, 2, 3. The Hurt Syndicate get the win. And we'll see what happens with all that. Alright, then we get a look at Hey Kids, it's Cope. We can't cope with his name. I hate his fucking name. So we got Hey Kids, it's Edge. He's brawling with Pac on Collision last week, and they got a match this week. That's why Pac's not in the 12-man tag, because he's fighting Edge. And Edge is gonna probably beat the fuck out of Pac, but I mean, we'll see. Alright, speaking of Edge, we got a video on him and FTR, rated FTR to be exact, so we got that. And yes, Cash Wheeler still got a clock! We move on. Alright, then we pretty much get to the segment that was good, but then the ending pissed me off. We got Jeff Jarrett. He's there for a chat. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, comes in. And then they pretty much go back and forth, Max says, Jarrett says, you're chicking out of, being in the casino gauntlet match. And then MJF goes nuts as Jarrett is convinced a lot of people he's a lot better than he is. And then he calls Jarrett the last thing any wrestling company sees before it dies. Ooh. Nice Global Force Wrestling mark. Oh boy. Well, not TNA in a way, but look what TNA is now, Max. Dumb fuck. Anyway. So then, Max kind of brings up Jarrett's alcohol issues, like, oh, you need to go back to rehab. No. And then MJF offers to have some fun with Karen Jarrett, saying, I'm gonna send her back to Tennessee, and you're gonna know what an Olympic gold medalist and a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist balls taste like. Ew! And then Jarrett's just like laughing at it at the corner. I heard that before. I heard it all before. Don't want to take no more. When the going gets tough, you can kiss my ass, pretty much. So Jared says, I heard this all before. I done it all before, but I did it way better than you. And then Jared says, must be really tough being raised by a call girl mom and an ambulance chasing dad. Damn! So I'm just like, what the fuck? And they go back and forth a little bit more, kind of going through the throat, and then MJ's like, I need to win the world title to ram it down everybody's throats. And then everybody's like, and then he's like, I gotta wait for you, Jeff. No. It's like, I ain't gonna do that. And then Jeff brings up, the Owen Hart, the great man that he is, God rest his mighty soul. And, the fans, like a renaissance to him. It's like they were cheering Jeff on, not that he was gonna win the Owen Cup anyway, but, and, MJ's like, oh, you're entitled to a grand finale because you know Owen fucking Hart. And then he keeps mentioning Owen Hart, and then Jarrett's just like, that's it, knocks Max on his ass, and the fight is on. Karen Jarrett comes out, and then MJ grabs her, and then lets her go. Probably had a stiffy at the time, I don't know, but anyway. And then, Jarrett's calling MJ for one-trick pony. So, it was good back and forth, but, I don't think it was great. It was a good idea to bring up, Owen Hart and everything. I mean, because it really didn't have anything kind of to do with it, but, so, it was a good promo, but I really didn't like the Owen Hart stuff. They should have never even brought it up. But that's just me. Alright, then we see a video for the Continental Breakfast of Champions champion, and that's Mr. Okada! He's going to be defending the belt against a guy that never pretty much wins at all, and that's Tomohiro Ishii! It's Ishii, not Ishii. It's Ishii. Okay, we got that. Alright, then we go to Christian! Who comes out with Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on! Kip Sabian and Nick freaking Wayne. So Christian takes on Send for the Man! Hook! Get in here, you asshole! So, Hook, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. So, 11.5-minute match. Hook wins by DQ, because the entire patriarchy came in after Hook had the red rum on Christian. He was about to tap, and then Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne come in for a beatdown. Hey, we actually get a DQ in AEW, which you rarely see. So, get a big old beatdown. And they're beating him down, and then Christian's like, yelling at Taz. Taz goes up like, and they did do about to pillmanize his leg or his neck or something like that, or concerto. And then Taz like, you better not do it, brother. You better not do it. And then we hear the music of Samoa Joe. So he's back from his little injury. We haven't seen him in months. So he comes back, beats the fuck out of Nick Wayne, and pretty much, destroyed Kip Sabian. He was like beating up Kip Sabian at the corner, and then Nick Wayne tries to attack him from behind, and Joe did the, oh yeah, there you are. Did the nope thing, and then pretty much beats the crap out of everybody, and then Shibata comes in, like, where did he come from? Hits the penalty kick, and it was good. And, Shibata and Joe stand tall with Hook. Guess what? I guess we're going to get a 6-man tag coming up. Probably this coming week. I don't know, but we'll see. And we move on. Alright, then we get a video from this guy, Adam Cole, baby! Along with, his good buddy Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts, and another good friend of his, Ronnie! Adam! They're back together. They got a trios match tonight on Collision against STP. And basically, Adam Cole says, we want some gold around our sexy waists. I hope they get them. I mean, they're the trios champs. How about facing the trios champions, huh? Who are the Trios champions? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. They hardly get defended like any other belt in AEW these days. Or like Ring of Honor too, but... You know, it's strange that I don't even know who the Trios champs of Ring of Honor is. Shit. It's just sad that the AEW Trios titles are just jokes. The AEW and Ring of Honor Trios titles are just jokes right now. Should never... I mean, it's just a waste. Alright, moving on. Speaking of Ring of Honor, we have one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. That's the natural Dustin Rhodes. He interrupts Jeff Jarrett saying MJF has no idea how this business works, and he wants Jeff to fulfill his dream of becoming the AEW World Heavyweight Champion in pretty much his final year. So we got Cena's retirement and possibly Jeff Jarrett's retirement this year. I'm more interested in Jarrett's retirement than Cena's, to be quite honest with you. It is what it is. Moving on. Alright, then we got the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. We got the beautiful Mariah May, the AEW Women's Champion, on commentary. So, whoever wins this match becomes the number one contender to Mariah at Grand Slam. So, started with Chris Statlander, then Jamie Hayter. Mariah May and Taz were like going, had a nice little discussion. Mariah's asking Taz if he wants to roll around on that new knee. And then Taz like, I'm a happily married man. You fucker! You idiot! I mean, Nigel was fucking smitten with fucking Mariah, and he's a married man. He's got a hot Asian wife, by the way. I mean, dude. If Mariah May asks you to roll around on that new knee, you do it! I feel like I haven't got Ghostbusters reference coming out. Ray, when someone says if you are God, you say yes! Are you a god? No? Then die! Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes! Alright, this bitch is toast! No one steps on a church in my town! Cross the streams. Okay. No more Ghostbusters reference, I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on. We got a epic, kind of a return / debut in this match. Megan Bayne! Holy shit. What's she called, a Megasis now? Basically, if you look at Megan Bayne, she looks like Beth Phoenix 2.0. Holy shit. And her and Statlander went at it. I was like marking out. And Mariah May's like, holy shit, what does she eat for breakfast, babies? She was nervous. I was like, damn, if Megan Bayne wins, Mariah's in trouble. I still think Megan Bayne's going to be Mercedes Moné's new bodyguard, because they're going to kick Camille out. It was a waste to sign her. Waste, Tony Khan. And pretty much, Camille Brickhouse, you should have went to NXT when they gave you that contract. Dumb decision. But now she can go to NXT, and hopefully Hunter and Shawn Michaels can mold her into the monster she was in NWA when she held the belt for almost 1,000 days. Just a bad decision for her to go to AEW, and look where it went. Pretty much out the door. Just about. It's getting close. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear Camille's gone from AEW. Where would you keep her? For do what? Stay at home on her ass like Ricky Starks and Miro? Come on now. And Ray Phoenix? I like that little Ray Phoenix thing on his Twitter page, where he's basically in a straitjacket. Free Ray Phoenix, please! And Ricky Starks. But, he did a promo at House of Glory where he took on Mike Santana for the House of Glory World title. Mike Santana won by he won by DQ. I don't know how, but in any case, he cuts a promo after the match, says, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to come back to Chicago, because I were in Chicago last night. I don't know where Ricky Starks is going to be by the I say by the summer. I don't even know where he's going to be. I don't know. I don't even know when his contract ends. If it's already up, then why is he, you should be going to NXT right now. He would be a star in NXT. Let him go for the North American title. Him and Tony D could have a good match. Maybe. Anyway, moving on. So anyway, we saw Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale, the Resident Fun Girl, Jamie Hayter, like I said. Harley comes in at number 7. The Rocker, Tony Storm, comes in at number 6. And then Julia Hart was in the match at... When did she come in? Number 4? Oh, she came in at number 4. So we're getting to the end, and Julia missed with the black mist at Harley Cameron. She's going completely like, you bitch! And then Tony Storm comes right from behind to kind of, steal the win from Julia Hart. So you knew Tony Storm was going to get the win anyway. But all in all, Tony Storm gets the win. She will face off against Mariah May at Grand Slam in her home country of Australia. Right, we might see a title change unless they have Mariah win by some chicanery, and then they have a third match, which is the third match in the trilogy, because they had one at All In 3 this last year, where Mariah won the title from Timeless Tony Storm, but now we got Rocker Tony Storm. So she could win in Australia or win at Revolution on March the 9th. But we'll see. Look at that. So, I don't really think that Mariah wants to face this version of Tony Storm. But then again, who knows? That's that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we go to your main event of AEW Maximum Carnage Dynamite. For the AEW World title, we have Powerhouse Will Hobbs against the hometown boy, John Moxley, comes out with Claudio, Marina Shafir, and that schmuck William Utah. It is what it is, and that's that. William Utah is the type of guy that, well, I don't know. William Utah is the type of guy that, well, I would say he gets scammed by the Nigerian prince, but whatever. Everybody does these days, but anyway, moving on. Blah, blah, blah. So, William Utah's there with Marina Shafir and Claudio. No son of Pac, I guess. I missed it. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. This match was brutal. Moxley was bleeding like a pig from his ear, not his head. His ear, because Hobbs was like biting on his ear for like 5 straight times. I'm like, God damn, you're trying to do your best Mike Tyson impersonation? I mean, and Evander Holyfield was like, because, Evander has like half an ear anyway. Shit. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Blood's all over his freaking neck. Like, running down the side of his neck, and his, like, around his beard, his face, and his chest. The ring mat's getting littered with blood. I was like, ugh. Like, damn, like his ear came off. And doesn't he wear an earring anyway? And like, maybe the earring just like, shh. I don't know, but it was nasty. But anyway, Hobbs did all he could. Moxley pulls Hobbs into a cross arm breaker, gets broken up, and then William Utah gets involved with a cheap shot. And they were trying to pin everything they did. Hobbs kicked out at 2. He comes back with a spine buster. Marina Shafir hits him in the head, ouch, with the briefcase. And then Mox hits the paradigm shift, or the Death Rider. Hobbs kept kicking out at 2. And then Mox like, damn it, fuck, I'm gonna just choke this motherfucker out. And pretty much Hobbs didn't quit, but he just passed out due to the pain. So Mox retains in 13 minutes. Great match. And then afterwards, basically a 3-on-1 beatdown. Claudio comes in, Mox and William Utah beat down. And then I'm like, okay, where the fuck is FTR? Where's FTR and Edge? They just stood in the back as they put Hobbs' injured leg in a chair, and freaking Claudio just jumps and BAM! Like, damn! So they pelmanized his leg and his ankle area, Hobbs is screaming in pain. Then Edge and FTR come out to end the show. I'm like, where the fuck were you 5 minutes ago? Did you miss your cue or something? You were having a beer or some shit? Oh, are you jerking off in the back? There's nothing wrong. I mean, well, I would say there'd be nothing wrong with that unless you're with the ladies, but that's another story for another time. I mean, really, where was FTR and Edge doing that whole time Hobbs was getting the fucking shit beat out of him? If I'm Hobbs, I'll be like, I'm like, hey, where are you guys? I got my fucking legs shattered. Where the fuck were you? If I'm Hobbs, I am pissed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like seriously. If I'm Hobbs, I'm not trusting any of those motherfuckers anymore. I would want to team with them. But, sadly, spoiler, he does. He just basically hobbles out, because he did get attacked again on Collision. That's a spoiler again. 2 spoilers. He gets attacked again, and, they're worried that it's going to be pretty much a 6-on-5, but somehow Hobbs hobbles his way to the ring, and, well, we got the match anyway, but I'm not going to tell you who won. It's already spoiled it enough, but... So yeah, we get that, but if I'm Hobbs, I would have done, if I was Tony Khan, I would have done a segment with Hobbs talking to FTR, and maybe the Outrunners too. I'm like, where are the Outrunners too? Huh? If I'm Hobbs, I would have been fiending. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to team with you guys, and you just leave me for dead? We weren't gonna come out, but... Right. I'm like, you know what? I'll team with you guys, but after this, fuck you. I'm on my own. Fuck you guys. I'm out. That's what I would have done. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You're supposed to be my teammates and save me, and my leg is fucked up now. Great. Can't trust anybody in wrestling. You'll be teaming for 20-some-odd years. And then, you're in the ring with, like, one of the high guys, like high guys, oh boy, not Jericho, or RVD, you're in there with a big star, and then he's in a faction, or, one-on-one, and a guy takes you out, and your team, you're teaming up with, like, the biggest freaking tag team in AEW, whatever promotion you're in. And you're hoping and praying, like, hey, somebody save me, like, looking around, like, what the fuck is my friends here? And then you get fucking Pillmanized, and then your friends come out to save you. I mean, I'm in the ring, and I'm in agonizing pain and shit from my leg or my shoulder or whatever it may be. I'm in the ring, like, I'm screaming in pain. The medics are trying to help me, get on my feet if I can't get on my feet. Or, put me on a stretcher and shit. I am fiending. I'm pissed. I'm like, what the fuck were you guys 5 minutes ago? Now look where I am. I'm on a fucking stretcher. I'm going to the hospital. Fuck you guys. Don't even come with me. Get out of here. What kind of friends are you, Edge, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Hardwood? I'm saying. And to my good buddies, Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, I'm like, I'm not mad at you guys because you're one of my favorite tag teams and you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I don't want you to unfollow me for this, but where are you guys too? I'll be pissed at you guys too. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be my friends. You follow me on X and Twitter. X and Instagram. Come on! What are we missing? I'm saying Hobbs should be pissed right now, but he's teaming with them still. But Mox retains the belt. Don't know. He's got who's he facing next? Shit. Oh yeah, Hobbs won the casino. I forgot. Anyway, blah blah blah. So we'll see what Mox's next opponent might be. I think it might be. Hi guys, it's me, Darby. After I almost die on Mount Everest, I'm gonna come and kick Mox's ass and take the belt, and I'm gonna lose to Christian. Probably. That's the way I think they're going. Because who's next for Moxley right now besides Edge? God forbid, I mean, I think Edge might win the belt either at Grand Slam or at Revolution, but then lose it right to Christian. And then we get Edge Christian 4. I mean, remember how that ended with Edge trying to emulate Abyss and pretty much with Barbie to spike the freaking 2x4 right in the nuts in that I Quit match. Oh, I don't even know if Christian can have kids anymore. Holy shit, that was violent. Shit. No one even better if it wasn't exploding one of those things. I mean, yeah. You know how those Japanese people are, man. They could do anything, like shit. And the women can get hardcore. I saw Maki Ito, motherfucker! In Onita's promotion, you know how Onita's a crazy fuck. And Maki Ito has a exploding barbed wire bat. She tries to hit another chick with it who had the same bat. They go bam, and I, I'm like, damn, Maki, no. That's somebody's waifu that I know personally. Holy shit. I told him about that. I'm like, dude, I told him about it. I showed him the video. It's like, you see what happened to your waifu? She almost died. You would have had only one waifu left, and that's Rio. Shit. I mean, lucky she survived. For his sake. My sake, I'm like, well. I mean, she's on loan by Mr. Obadi-san. Rio, I loaned Rio to him, but I digress. But, he's having fun with Rio and Maki Ito. I'm having fun with Mina, so I digress. But I miss Rio. I mean, we all miss Rio. Rio comes every once a year, I guess. Not like that, you sick fucks. Anyway. But as we always say, when Rio does show up, her name is Rio, and she dances on my lap. And then when she's done, she goes and takes a nap. Yeah. Man, I gotta make that a hit, man. I gotta record that. If I had more lyrics. But, that'd be the best parody next to Weird Al. But, I can't touch Weird Al. Oh, shit. He's one of my, it could be an inspiration, but, I love Weird Al. I mean, you don't like Weird Al. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't like Weird Al. He sucks. He sold a lot of records. Not as many as maybe your favorite guy, but still, more funny. And it is what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so that ends Dynamite. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so Dynamite... I gave Dynamite 6.5 out of 10. It was a little bit better than last week. Which is, it's not saying a lot, but, ratings-wise, it went up a little bit. So we'll see what happens tonight on Collision. Maximum Carnage Night 2. And got the Hangman Adam Page against Christopher Daniels in a Texas death match, which I heard was bloody as fuck. Oh. And Hangman has never lost a Texas death match. So that's gonna happen. We got Adam Cole, baby, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roddy taking on an STP, like I mentioned before. 12-man main event, I mentioned that as well. It's gonna be a pretty decent show on your Saturday night. And we'll see what happens with Collision tonight. And then next week is going head-to-head with Saturday's main event. Those ratings are gonna suck. That's just... The next couple weeks for AEW are gonna be really bad. Because, said Battle of the Belts. When is that coming back, Tony Khan? Anyway, Grand Slam of Australia is gonna be February the 15th, which is a Saturday. But we're not gonna see it until like 2:30 in the fucking morning. Because of the NBA All-Star game. On that late Saturday night. Because we're gonna get like a 21, maybe possibly all-day tape delay. I mean, couldn't do it in the morning? I mean, nobody will watch, but still, you're gonna make us wait till 2:30 in the fucking morning? Possibly? I'm like, dude, when is the All-Star game even... I mean, it's Saturday night. It's the night before the boringest fuck All-Star game anyway. It's that skills competition and the dunk contest, all that three-point contest bullshit. It's gonna be on TNT. I know it's on TNT, but when is it fucking... How long is that fucking thing anyway? Can you just broadcast that on NBA TV? I'm just saying. I mean... But yeah, Grand Slam Australia's ratings are gonna suck. Nobody's staying up till late night watching that. What do you think we are? You know, what's this, Japan? We're getting ready at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch New Japan Wrestle Kingdom? Ha! That's something we do. But for an AEW, it's not even a pay-per-view, it's just an event. Nobody's staying up till 2:30 in the morning watching that. We just wait till the morning. We'll get up at like 10, 11 o'clock. Let's go watch Collision. We got nothing else to do. Before we watch football or whatever we're going to do on Sundays. But man. And it's even worse, ladies and gentlemen, because I think it's, July, when All In 4 comes to Texas. I think it's July the 11th, I believe. 26th, 19th. That's July the 12th, I'm sorry. July the 12th is All In. And that's going head-to-head with another Saturday Night's Main Event. What are you going to watch? Does Tony Khan say, hey, you know, we change the date, or we roll the dice to see what the buy rate is? You know, Hunter's like, nobody's going to watch All In. They're going to watch Saturday Night's Main Event. I mean, it is what it is. And, that's that. And you know what's sad? Ladies and gentlemen? Here's a stat that, I heard from my good buddy Joe Cronin. And a couple other people, well, besides Joe Cronin, other people have said this too. Nick Khan came out. You know, Nick Khan! Man. And, he came out and said that, women or, the people that watch, 40% of women are watching WWE. It's insane. Why? Because they got probably one of the best fucking divisions in pretty much all of wrestling, next to Stardom, of course. Next to Japan. Sucks to be you. Because nothing beats Japan. Nothing. But I digress. But yeah, 40% of women are watching WWE, and not because of the men. So, I mean, 60% of men, because we know men, We're men, we watch wrestling, we watch men in tights, Pretty much spandex, too. But, I don't watch wrestling because of, the men or I watch the women's wrestling because, I like to watch the women's wrestling. I don't watch women's wrestling to see their boobs pop out or, how hot they look. I mean, they're all hot, most of them, but, and we all become simps. Because we are. Don't come on my fucking channel and say, I'm not a simp. When I watch wrestling, I'm not a simp for all the girls. Lie. You're a liar. I'll admit, I'm a simp for all the ladies in WWE and NXT and all of professional wrestling, period. I'll admit I'm a simp, and I'm a sexy simp as that, too. Heh. Fuck you. I got my Asians, Mina, Asuka, Kairi, Io. Oh, speaking of Io and Dakota Kai are going 3-on-2 against the poorly cooked chicken faction, PCF. This week on Raw. I wonder who's coming back. Could it be Kairi? Could it be Io? Could it be both? I don't know. Well, great to see Io again. Ha. So, it's either going to be a 3-on-2, and then Kairi somehow joins in, or maybe get a segment where Kairi comes back, I'm back! And Io's like, hey, Kairi-san! Ta-ta! And Dakota's like, yay, Bessie! Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I can't wait for Kairi. I mean, if Kairi comes back, great. I want Asuka to come back so fucking bad at the Rumble. We're gonna have a lot of returns at the Rumble, men and women. And by the way, WWE, why are we not announcing any of the women's competitors for the Women's Royal Rumble yet? And we got 2 weeks left. Oh, because the men's Rumble is gonna be started with Cena. With Cena, Roman, Seth freaking Rollins, Punk, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, and so many more. Now we're gonna wait to see who actually is the first entrant in the the first participant to say, "Hey, I'm in the Women's Royal Rumble! Yay!" Nobody cares. We don't have anybody yet. As far as I think Naomi said it, maybe just Naomi. Big whoop, Naomi. But I think Alexa Bliss will come back. Definitely Becky Lynch. Definitely Charlotte, because we saw a new vignette with her. So Horseface Charlotte's coming back. I hope Asuka. There's a rumor going around that Victoria might be in it. Oh, my sweetheart, Victoria. She was at SmackDown last night. I don't think she lives in San Diego, but, great to see her, though. I still want her, Gail Kim, Mickie James to get in the fucking Hall of Fame. One of them are going to get in, and Melina. One of them is getting in this year, because they've been rumored for years, and they never do it. I mean, yeah, who got in last year? Bull Nakano, I think? I think it was Bull Nakano. I can't forget. But, I mean, yeah, Bull Nakano's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But still, we haven't had Melina in. We haven't had Gail Kim, Mickie James, Victoria. I mean, come on. I bet you nothing. They're going to put Stephanie McMahon in before those 4 hot ladies. Nothing wrong with Stephanie McMahon. Hi, Steph. But, I mean, come on. That big 4, basically, like I just mentioned, Gail, Melina, Victoria, Mickie, it has to happen this year. One of them has to be in. One of the 4 has to be in. It would be nice for all 4 go in, but, we're not going to get that. I'm hoping in succession we get that. Like I say, put Victoria in this year. Next year, put Gail Kim. The year after that, Mickie James. And the year after that, you put in, what did I miss? Melina. In some type of order. In that order? No, in that order. But I'm thinking one of those 4 ladies, in the next 5 years, we're going to get those 4 ladies and then maybe Stephanie after that. I don't know who else. Well, maybe the Jumping Bomb Angels, but that's a tag team. But I guess the women's representative could be the Jumping Bomb Angels. Be nice, Leilani Kai, Leilani Lay, but that'd be great. Nothing wrong with that. The first ever women's tag team champions, way back in the 80s. Way back. Not way back. Like the mid-80s, early 90s era. Probably, I think the longest reigning tag team champions at that time. Before they pretty much said, fuck the women's tag team division. And pretty much fuck the women's title until it got brought back. I think it got brought back in the Attitude Era. I think that's when it got brought back. I could be wrong on that, but anyway. And so many great champions they were before. Wendy Richter, Fabulous Moolah, Sensational Sherry, God rest her mighty soul, Rockin' Robin, Medusa. At the time, remember when she dumped title, that's when basically the WWF Women's title went bye-bye right on Nitro. Fucked up! And it didn't come back, pretty much, until the Attitude Era with the old school women's title, not then that horrible, well, the so-called the Butterfly Divas title, which wasn't great looking. I think the old school women's title from the 90s was great. Just saying. Just saying. But now basically the women's titles for SmackDown and Raw are basically what the men's titles look like now. I think we need a change here. I mean, they're not bad looking, but still. I'm old school. I want the Winged Eagle title, which Kevin Owens has now. They brought that back, which is nice, and they're gonna not really unify it per se. I know Cody's gonna win that match, but you know what they should do? Fuck the WWE gold belt, and just have Cody have the Winged Eagle title until he finally loses it, and then don't even bring back the gold belt. Just keep the SmackDown / Undisputed title as the Winged Eagle title. That's what I would do. And for Walter, that you have basically the gold, like a mini version of the gold belt, the NWA World title, just plastered with the WWE fucking stamp on it. It's not even a good looking belt. We should get rid of that and just bring back the NWA World title or the big gold fucking belt. I'm just saying, the Intercontinental titles for the men and women, I mean, they're nice looking, but, you know, like I said, I'm old school is cool. Bring back the 80s style belt that Miz brought back way back when. That was great. And then they got rid of that belt, and now it looked like that oval shit, like, ugh. You know what the nicest looking belt is in WWE? The women's and men's US title. Those are good looking belts. Those are great looking belts. The tag team belts, I know they changed, they look like shit anyway. And you never have good looking belts. AEW has decent looking belts. Decent, at best. Ring of Honor, you know, the old school belts look great. But now they're like silver. Can't call it 10 pounds of gold anymore. Call it 10 pounds of silver. Has no value. I'm like, let's pull this off. How much am I get for it? $50! I'm just saying. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go out with the missus because we gotta get out of here because we got like a 9 something. What time's the fucking movie? Hold on, what time's the movie? Let me look at it. Oh, 9:40. Oh, we got time. We're gonna pick up something along the way, and then the movie theater's like right next to right next to a restaurant, so I'm good. So we're gonna head on out, grab a quick bite to eat, and then hopefully we'll be out by around 9:15. 9:15, 9:30. Because with the previews, the show doesn't start till about 10. So then by the time we're out, it's like 12. By the time we get home, it's like 12:45. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do my SmackDown review probably a little bit later tonight because by the time we get home, I'm gonna be tired and not gonna have any sexy time, because we're gonna be too tired. But we'll see, maybe. That's up to her. But, she's in the shower right now, getting ready. She's almost ready. So she just texted me saying, oh, I'm almost ready. Okay. Hurry up! I'm like, shut up! Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go go grab some Din Din. I will be watching some of the Lions Commanders game at the restaurant, because I'll be near the bar. So watch a little bit of that, and then maybe on another TV there'll be Collision. But I got a tape, so I'll watch some of it at the bar. But I'm like, who cares? I already know the results. Like, oh look, Collision! I already need to know what happened here. Nobody cares. But it should be fun. Should be fun, but I'll do Collision review tomorrow on my Kill with Demons channel. Also, TSL 57 coming your way. I think that's the first edition of the year. No, second edition of the year, because I did Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty on 56, right before the start of the year. At the start of the year, I should say. So we got another episode of the Shadow Slayer coming up tomorrow with your TNA Genesis predictions. As far as the review, I might get that up as well tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that. Because my girl, my demon assassin, my demon bride, Rosemary, is going after that Knockouts title. Hopefully she wins it because she hasn't won in 7 years. But, she's taking on Masha Slamovich, and pretty much, I know it's Raven's Clockwork House of Fun match. But, Masha can get hardcore, and we know her history in GCW with hardcore. This is going to be, it could be probably one of the most violent matches at Genesis. Well, probably violent match of the year for Genesis. Not Genesis, sorry, TNA. We'll see. And with that TNA NXT partnership, we might see some NXT people on the show tomorrow. Who? Don't know. I don't know who might show up. Might be Cora Jade, because she did have a little stare down with Masha. Could we see Cora Jade helping Rosemary? I don't know. We'll see. But Genesis should be good tomorrow. Also got GCW at the Hammerstein tomorrow. But I was going, but I sold my ticket because it's snowing tomorrow, 2 to 4 inches of snow. So I don't want to risk getting, get caught in that, and delays with the trains, and who knows what else on the trains these days, but, so, I'm not going to the Hammerstein tomorrow. I wish I was, but, and plus I'm still recovering, so I don't want to, go out and possibly get more sick, but, my voice is getting much better. Still got the congestion in the nose area, a little bit of a cough, which is starting to go down, which, thank the Lord. So, I already took my medicine a couple hours ago, so I'm fine. When I come home, before I go to bed, I'm going to take more medicine and then go to sleep. Well, do the review and then go to sleep. Or maybe, let's see, maybe have a late night snack with the missus and, maybe get some, on the way home, we'll get some ice cream. Ice cream! Lieutenant Dan, we got some ice cream! And anyway, so we got all that, and, we'll see what happens with that. Maybe watch another, a late night movie. Who knows? Maybe just get a late night snack. Come home, rest. Not rest per se, but come home, get into a night gear, and, we'll see what happens with all that when we get there. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with all that, well, fuck you, man! That's all I gotta say about that. See you later tonight on Kill with Demons channel for your SmackDown review, and then I will see you tomorrow for a lot more content. So stay tuned, hit that bell, and don't forget to subscribe, and that's it. Guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, fuck you, and peace.